talk to this Captain Drake.
I'd like to do that. I don't think it'd be so bad working on one of those boats.
Yeah? Boy, you should have seen some of the pictures they had in there. 20-foot waves breaking over the bow of the boat.
So what?
So you get seasick watching McHale's Navy on TV.
Leave It to Beaver. Starring Barbara Billingsley. Hugh Beaumont. Tony Dow. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver.
The teachers and everybody are too busy worrying about graduation to care what we do.
But couldn't we get in trouble?
What kind of trouble? We got our class pins, our pictures are in the yearbook, they're printing up our diplomas, and they even assigned us our seats in the auditorium for graduation. We got it made. We're as good as sitting in high school right now.
Yeah, but you know what they say, don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Eve, why are you dragging chickens into this? All I want to do is ditch English.
Okay, but it'd be pretty embarrassing getting kicked out of school the day before graduation.
You are cordially...
Beaver, is that your homework for tonight?
I don't have any homework.
What do you mean you don't have any? You've got classes right up until graduation, don't you?
Yeah, but they just have classes so you won't be horsing around and hitting each other. Well, Gilbert says nobody pays any attention to schoolwork these last few days.
You better watch it, Beaver, or on graduation day you're liable to show up missing.
That can't happen.
What do you mean that can't happen?
They have to graduate me.
And just why do they have to graduate you?
Because I already have my class pin and my picture's already with the graduating class in the annual.
It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, yeah? Well, I've had good grades all year long, and Mrs. Raven says I get to present the colors on graduation day. And anyway, nobody even said anything when me and Gilbert ditched English class yesterday.
You ditched English?
Yeah, we went over to the park and messed around.
Beaver, you little knucklehead. You're really asking for it. We had this guy in our graduating class, Jeff Dorsey, and he thought he had it made just like you do. He was horsing around the last few weeks of school, and they flunked him.
Yeah, but did he have his picture in the annual with the graduating class?
Yes, his picture was in there.
What'd they do about it?
Right across his face, they stamped flunked.
Aw, they did not.
Well, maybe not. But they might as well have, because everybody knew he didn't graduate. His parents were all upset, and he felt like a real dope. And you're going to feel that same way if you don't get on the ball.
You're just saying that to try and scare me.
Okay, you goof off if you want to. But don't blame me if on graduation day you're out in the alley somewhere watching the ceremony through field glasses.
More toast, Wally?
Oh, no thanks, Mom. I gotta get going. Oh, just butter me a piece. I'll eat it in the car.
Didn't realize it was so late.
Come on, Beaver. I'll give you a ride to school.
Oh, well, you go ahead. I'm not ready yet. I want to finish reading the sports section.
Beaver, you better ride with your brother. You're going to be late.
Oh, it doesn't matter, Mom. There's nothing much going on at school these days.
Well, now wait a minute, Beaver. Just because graduation's coming up, there's no reason to take that attitude.
He's acting like he's got it made.
But the teachers aren't very strict on account of graduation. Mr. Thompson showed slides in his class yesterday when they weren't even about history. Boy, they were interesting.
Well, Beaver, just because the teachers are being nice, don't try to take advantage of them.
Boy, if I was a teacher, I wouldn't start easing up on a class full of kids like him. That'd be like Clyde Beatty turning his back on a cage full of tigers.
Wally, you can go, man. Now look, Beaver, you've had a pretty good record so far this year in school. Let's not spoil it, now.
But gee, Dad, I've been waiting 8 years to get some fun out of school.
Well, if you've waited that long, I think you can wait a little longer.
Now you get on to school.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, Michael, buy a piece of toast?
Oh, yeah, thanks. I'll eat it in the car.
Gilbert, I was inside the door when the bell rang, Mrs. Rayburn.
Yes, Gilbert, I know. I'd like to have you take this down to Miss Walker in my office, please.
Shall I wait for an answer?
No, you may just leave it there. And Gilbert,
Yes, ma'am?
don't stop for too many drinks of water on the way back.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Beef.
Oh, hi, Gilbert.
What are you doing out here, Beef?
I'm headed for class.
Well, you better get going. The last bell rang already.
There's no rush. Mrs. Rayburn doesn't even take roll anymore.
She doesn't have to when she catches you coming in late.
Yeah, when you've had a perfect attendance record like I have, it doesn't matter. Where are you going?
I gotta deliver this in here to Mrs. Rayburn's secretary.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Oh, Miss Walker, I'm supposed to give you this for Mrs. Rayburn.
Well, just put it inside, will you please? I have to step out for a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, Beef. There's no one here. I've never been in her principal's office when it was empty before. It's real spooky.
Yeah, it's kind of like being in a graveyard at night.
Hey, Beef, these are diplomas.
Yeah, Mrs. Rayburn must have been signing them.
Yeah, that makes it official. Like in those prison pictures when the warden paroles you.
Come on, Gilbert, let's go. It feels scary in here.
I just want to see something.
We'll see what?
Well, a lot of guys are saying that Butch Creighton isn't going to graduate, and I thought I'd just check and see.
Well, do you think we should?
What can it hurt?
Nothing if you don't get caught.
Won't matter. This is messing around week anyway.
Yeah, but isn't this kind of sneaky?
Of course not. Now you look through them, and I'll watch the door.
Hey, they're all in alphabetical order. Walker, Anderson, Bennett, Baker.
Bates. Bates, that's me, Beef.
Yeah, I know.
Gilbert Grover Bates.
Grover.
Don't knock it, Beef. That Grover in there is good for $10 for my Uncle Grover when I graduate.
Carver, Cowan, Creighton. Here it is. Butch is going to graduate.
That's good. I'd hate to see the guy left behind, even if he is the stupidest guy in class.
Hey, wait a minute.
What's the matter?
Between Carver and Cowan, there should have been a Cleaver.
Cleaver?
Yeah, me. Carver, Cowan, Creighton, Cullen. No Cleaver.
Maybe it's under Theodore.
Yeah, Theodore. No, it's not under Theodore either. Well, it can't be under Beaver.
No, they wouldn't graduate a guy who sounds like an animal.
You know something? Wally was right. I'm not graduating.
Yeah, well, gee, that's tough, B, but I guess that's what you get for thinking you had it made.